So I've just arrived at a park that's close to my studio, and it's a location where I found a lot of cool stuff in the past. I did see a great egret as I was driving past here maybe like 3 or 4 days ago, and if I'm lucky, maybe it's still around. I think that's a long shot, but there is an osprey nest nearby too, so you know, how cool would it be if we saw some osprey that we're hunting right now in the river? That would be so cool. However, it is terrible weather right now. Like, it is, oh, it's not good. So we'll see. This could be a bust, but who knows? Maybe we'll see some cool stuff. Okay, time to start the eBird checklist. Let's see. Okay. Water levels are really high. So this is where the egret was before, and I regret that there's no egret. Ooh, cardinal. Okay, cool. You know, it's that time of year where boy cardinals mean business. Okay, so the osprey are not in their nest right now. I did see them there earlier today, but that might mean that they're out and about hunting somewhere. Oftentimes they'll have like preferred perches, I find. So I've gotten some photos of them here before. Okay, let's see if I can find them. Not sure if it just like flew in while I was crossing under the bridge, but the osprey is right there. It's right on a little perch above its nest. Yeah, I love osprey. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, the other one's in a tree. One of my favorite photos that I've ever taken was of an osprey a couple of years ago. Similar to this, it was hanging out in a tree overlooking a body of water because they like to hunt fish. And I just hung out with it for, my goodness, it was probably at least like 10-15 minutes before the ferry that was coming into the dock came and scared it off. But the photos that I got blew me away, and I have been chasing that dragon ever since. So every time I see an osprey like this, I'm like, maybe I can do better than last time. But honestly, maybe not. Maybe I just have to accept that those are the best osprey photos I will have ever taken in my life. There's a lot going on here. I just saw a swallow, couldn't ID what kind, and a duck just landed. Okay, I gotta drop my phone, hold on. It's a female common merganser. As I was filming some common mergansers, I flashed a cormorant. Oopsies. Cedar waxwings, you might be able to hear them. They're just in this tree. They're one of my favorites. They are so cute. So cute. And you know, I think it's just a really good example of like why I got into birding as much as I did. We're surrounded by like so much biodiversity, so much beauty, and most of us go about our lives running around and we're too busy to stop and pay attention. And stopping to pay attention has been kind of life-changing, honestly. It's been a very cool journey. Well, it's official. You cannot sneak up on a cormorant. That one saw me coming a mile away. Darn. So that was pretty cool. I gotta say, I ended up seeing way more stuff than I thought I would. Especially
especially given the weather. I did not expect to do as well as I did. That was 21 species according to my eBird checklist. There was a lot flying really high up overhead. Couldn't tell you what it was. But yeah, very, very active location. No regrets. I'm looking forward to sharing the next one. Thank you so much for joining me on this little adventure, and get outside. There's so much to see.